Hi everybody, I'm Ben McAllister. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for coming. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe below and leave us a comment if you like the work. Today we're going to talk about my piece Askance and in particular the Ebow. Actually, when I first got my group, the Guitar Cult, together, it was to play a piece of mine called Mandalas, which called for 11 Ebow guitars, or what I called an Ebow choir. It was really through the rehearsal of that piece that that experience of teaching guitarists, for the most part, who were completely new to the Ebow, what I wanted, that I came to kind of a picture of the ideal technique for Ebow, which I'm going to talk about here. Now, the Ebow typically has a 3-position switch. The middle is off, and there are 2 positions that you can select from for different sounds. One setting is really just the fundamental. There are no overtones to it. The other setting has overtones, much higher. When you're playing my pieces, you'll be using the former, the fundamental setting. Next, where do you put the Ebow? Some thoughts about this. If you've played one before, you know a couple things. You know about these grooves that help you line the Ebow up with the string you want to play. And you know that playing directly over a pickup or even close to the pickup, things get loud and crazy. Like so. So that said, I always begin by playing over the fretboard, aiming roughly to make the sound halfway between where I'm fretting and the bridge. But it doesn't have to be exact. You don't need to be right over the midpoint note of the string where you might get the first harmonic. It's a feel that you want to cultivate. So in order to control attack and tone, I suggest the following exercise that will help you kind of cultivate a feel for a couple of things that will make you a comfortable Ebow player. So we'll start on the G string, the 3rd string there, which I find is the most responsive. So start by laying the Ebow down over the fretboard. Let's go like over 14th fret. It's really a lot of drive. You'll hear it rattle against the frets. You'll maybe hear it rattle against the Ebow a little bit, just a little sizzle. As it vibrates against either. So when you first lay it down, you can do this either noisily or you can do it with a degree of control. You can see that even just being very gentle with it, don't know if you can hear that, but I can actually get some notes to sound. To start without the noise, just roll the Ebow down onto the strings, beginning with the heel of your right hand, kind of like palm muting. Now you have the Ebow engaged. It's in position to start driving the string, but it isn't because you're muting with the right hand. I can move my right hand out of the way, and I'll start sounding right away. Let's say we're gonna play a D on the 7th fret on this string. On my guitar, I can fret that D. I can move my right hand ever so slightly away from the string, and the note will sound no longer muted. I'm not hammering so hard that you can hear the short attack. I'm just pressing just enough to get a little energy from the string. So without the Ebow, it's not that. gentle. And then combined with the ebow being in place and my right hand moving out of the way, right as it sounds, I guess. That's the feel you want to cultivate. If I'm not fretting a note, it's likely that I'm muting with my left hand as well as my right hand. As my left hand preps to fret each note, it's resting on the string. It's not hovering above the string. It's resting on the string. You'll find this balance between what your left and right hand are doing. I know it probably sounds like a lot on first hearing, but you'll start to actually kind of develop a sixth sense. Your hands will tell you by feel that the note is going to sound. You'll be able to feel the potential of the ebow ready to drive the string. I hope this general overview was helpful, and up next we'll discuss the lines and the rhythms in Askance and some ideas about how to practice them. Thanks.